In this video, we're going to be exploring the sine rule, and like the cosine rule, it's just a case of applying the sine rule to the right situation. So the sine rule is used when there's no right angle in the triangle. So there's no right angle in here like that. So we can't use SOHCAHTOA. We have to use the sine rule in order to find out what's missing. So the conditions are that you will have in your question an angle and a side that is opposite that angle, this one, and then another angle, let's say this one, and that's opposite to this would be this one. So we've got two sides and two angles, but they have to be opposite each other like this. This is the sine rule. Out of these four things, one of them will be unknown. So it could be this one here is unknown, or it could be the angle itself. It doesn't really matter. There's four things. And you need to be really clear to yourself on when to use the sine rule and when to use the cosine rule. So cosine rule will be three sides and one angle. Sine rule is two sides and two angles. Okay, so two sides, two angles, and then one of those four things will be missing. Once you've understood this is the major bit of learning that you need for sine rule, is the actual when to use it. Because the sine rule itself, when you look at this formula in the formula booklet that they give you this whole thing, which you never really need the third one, so I never really worry about that. Just use the first two, and no matter what the letters are on this triangle, they could use P, Q, R, A, B, C, it doesn't matter. Ignore those and make one of the angles capital A, and the opposite side is lowercase a. And then this angle here would be capital B, and this would be lowercase b. So the side is always the lowercase, and the angle is the capital letter. So really, this is all you need, because after that, you're going to be substituting numbers into this, rearranging, using your calculator to double check all of the normal stuff that is nothing to do with sine rule. That's substitution and rearranging. So this is the main bit of knowledge that you need. Okay, make sure that your lowercase a is opposite an angle, because they are tricky in the exam sometimes. They'll put another angle in here and you might use the wrong one. So they have to be opposite each other. Chuck them into the formula, and then you do your rearranging. Okay. Now, just one extra little bit, this can make your life a bit easier. If you're trying to find an angle, you can flip this upside down. That can make your rearrangement slightly easier. Okay. If you're not massively comfortable with cross multiplying, moving these things around, then this can be an alternative to help you when you're looking for the angle. And if you're looking for the side, keep the lowercase ones on the top. Okay, because then you're just multiplying, and you don't have to do anything else. But if it's on the bottom and you're trying to find it, sometimes you have to move things all around to try and rearrange, and this can be a little bit more useful. So ignore the C over sine C, ignore the letters in the question, and just put your own ones in here, substitute into your formula, and then solve this for, let's say A was missing, you would try to find that. Okay, so have a go on the app, try a few of these, try and put the numbers into the right places, and then do your rearranging and see if you get the right answer.